Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In the last episode, we expanded our shopping mall production area to include orbital collectors that harvest resources from gas giants. We got that all set up and running, and set up the first two orbital collectors on the gas giant in the Alkalorops system, which provides both hydrogen and deuterium. So got that going, and then off screen in between episodes I went ahead and let that run forward, and I now have 20 of those collectors in orbit of the gas giant. I can get up to 40 collectors installed. I counted it out, how many I could place, but we're up to 20 for now. And here on that gas giant's moon, essentially, where we are bringing in the hydrogen and converting it into deuterium, we have kind of filled up here. And let me actually see here. We've actually filled this one up with deuterium as well. So yeah, we are cranking out some pretty good amounts of deuterium. And, you know, we're also producing deuterium from these particle colliders. So, yeah. We have pretty decent supplies of deuterium going now. Alright, let me just check one thing. Yep, it's still the same rates as it was before. That's good. I don't know if those decrease at all. I do know that oil seeps will decrease over time. So for oil, we are going to have to make sure that we keep looking for fresh resources. Make sure that we keep bringing oil in, or making it available, so that'll be one thing we need to, be mindful of. But we have our deuterium. So I think the next thing we need to think about is going to be let's see, we needed these, which needed this, which needs this, which we have the materials for that. It also needs this, which we need hydrogen, which we have, and it needs... Are you also making the hydrogen available? No, you're demanding it. What I wonder if I shouldn't do is find a way to move this hydrogen around. So we need tons of hydrogen. Ah, right. The way I was going to solve that particular problem was back in the other system. Is we won't need to process fire ice. We have a planet there that provides fire ice, so we want to process that locally. We need chemical facilities to do that. How many chemical facilities do I have on me? 30. How... 2 every 2 seconds, so it's 1 to 1. So 30, 30, 15. Yes. Okay, good. Do I have solar panels, I have accumulators. Yes. All right, good. Let's head on over to here. Now, what we want to do is we want to look for the 4th planet in the system, which is this one. Oh, there's some good titanium veins. You might want to think about that at some point. All right, there's fire ice reserves. How much fire ice do we have here? 10 million. All right. Then there's probably got to be a spot where there's a whole bunch of fire ice close together. There's one, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. Here's 3 or 4 in the same area. There's one off by itself. Yeah, that's kind of be our location there. All right, so 1, 2, 3. 3 should be sufficient, and then we have a 4th we can add in if needed. At least for the time being. Now, this 30 chem... Oh. Is I probably want to drop it right about... I don't want to put it on the equator. I can't really put it there. I could put it here. Collides with other objects. What about here? Okay, then. Now, these are set up for plastic, so I am going to need to modify this a little bit. Ooh. It's going the other way. Can I make this bigger? Yeah. There we go. Okay. So what we actually want to do is fire ice. There's fire ice. Expire ice. Because we want it to kind of start here and head this direction. Right? Yes. And I want to keep it away from the equator. So right around there should be good. Now we can just get rid of this line here. Just remove all these second sorters. While we get all this built, or at least a lot of this built, probably have to let this all finish. Now, what is solar energy ratio here is only 46%. That's gonna be tough. Oh, and I'm out of those? I can manufacture a bunch by hand. Well, solar power is the only option I really have right now, so this is the equator right here. So we're gonna have to hope that 200 solar panels is going to be sufficient to power what I need. Oh, so I was wondering if I could place them in a grid. No, lines only. That's fine. All right. And then accumulators. No, I could use some of this fire ice as fuel, but I'd rather not. Actually, in the meantime, I need to be making 1, 2, 3 sets of those. Alright, time to set up a mine. Now, I want to do this so that... This is the output, right? Yeah, that's the output. We are going to need... Ooh, we're actually going to need double outputs, I think. Right? We're going to need double outputs? Yeah, we're going to need double outputs. Alright, so for that second output, I'm going to try something here. I don't know if it's going to work. But I'm not going to filter these. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to run both of them into a logistics station. Then we can use the logistics station as kind of the filter. Alright, so here's my logistics station. Yeah, we're going to want to drop it in, like, pretty much right there. Are you charging? You are, in fact, charging. Okay, good. You want to give it any of these? You know, we'll give it some logistics drones. That's fine. I want to give it some warpers. It's going to need to request in warpers. But only 600. Remote demand. Bring them in. That's going to be outputs. I have 3 possible inputs. That's good. To kind of come there a little bit, and then you can go in there, and then this can run into here. No, that doesn't want to run into there. Never mind. That wants to run into there. That wants to run into there. And this one connects there. All right, so squeeze that one in there. These guys all hooked up. All right, and then you... Port occupied. No. I don't think 2 are going to be enough. Supply 30 per second. The other fire ice vein is over here. Yep, get that one there. There and there. Oh, no, those are wrong. You need to be upgraded. Okay. Power and power and power. That not connect? That did not connect. Alright. Can I get one in a spot where it'll connect to both? No. Ooh. Alright. And it's looking like we're having a power problem. Yeah. Gonna wrap that around there so I can go in this way. Okay. Yeah, we have no power. Because this... Oh, right. I need to actually set up this so that it actually goes in. You are gonna take in the hydrogen and supply it, right? Yes, you're supplying hydrogen and the graphene, and we're supplying that as well. I wonder if I shouldn't import refined oil here. I could have thought I had that supplied somewhere. I don't want to do crude. Oh, actually, here's what I'm going to do. What is 4.8 megajoules? Fuel chamber gen plus 40%. It's a better fuel. It's a pretty good fuel. Okay, so then we're going to use it as fuel. We're going to come off of here. I'm going to create... You only make 2 thermal power plants? Out of rock. Oh. Need to get this built. Alright, well, 2 it is. For the moment. Yeah, so once this fills up, now I can also burn graphene as a fuel and the hydrogen as a fuel, which is a actual better fuel than even the fire ice. Is that thing still charging? Yeah, it's still charging. What are you shipping? Is it shipping the hydrogen? Maybe. And I don't think there's like any just loose stone on this planet at all. There's a stone vein there. There's a stone vein there. I mean, there's a decent amount of stone here. Alright, well, I think we're at the end of the episode anyway, so we'll go ahead and stop here. Even in full sun, it's not quite enough. Alright, well, I will have to come up with some alternatives. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. So if you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.